As of October 31st, construction sites with more than 25 people or more will require flushable toilets. There's a lot of questions to be asked, like who's going to clean it? How is it going to be installed on sites? Pros and cons. Other places that have installed it and how they've done it. Then there's my opinion. And after all that, let's start with the first. Who's going to clean it? Is it going to be the responsibility of the site, the GM, the building project manager? Or is it going to be the responsibility of the companies that produce porta potties? Are they going to give you porta potties that are flushable, which then they are required to clean them? Now let's talk about the pros. Let's be honest. No one likes porta potties. They suck. They're hot. They're cold in the winter. They smell. And generally, there's nothing but the worst comments and graffiti. You think that YouTube comments are bad or Twitter? You should check the back of a porta potty door. Now, another plus is place to wash your hands if there is a flushable toilet. I would assume they would give you a place to wash your hands. Another positive is a place of privacy at times where you might need it while you're on the site. Cons now. The cons in having flushable toilets is, as I brought up before, is cleaning. Who is responsible for cleaning? And even when there is someone responsible for cleaning, like the companies that supply the porta potties, they're still not upkept to the best. Now, another con is it becomes too comfortable to do certain things and activities such as drugs and other types of stuff during this privacy. I would love to see how some of this works in other sites, as I've heard and read that they're installed in Montreal and in Australia. They don't really tell you in Australia, but they say Australia. Now for my opinion, I think this is a huge misstep by WorkSafe. I think this was, they should have done it just with hand washing stations as a small step before they took the big step of putting in flushable toilets. I don't think this can be installed very easily. Every site is different. Every situation is different. I think maybe in a vacuum, they look at a site and like, oh yeah, we can put this here and that here, and it can work out. Every site is different. Every situation is different. And then it puts in jeopardy how do you enforce something like this. And I think enforcing it is probably the hardest part. That's why I think they should have just tested it out with like a hand washing station so they can figure out how to enforce this so they can better install